who's ready for another big haul? Welcome back to Birdhouse Vintage. I'm Haley. Today I have for you a very huge thrift haul, and this is stuff I've been buying since my last huge thrift haul, which if you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. There's a lot of stuff. Just like last time, sit back, relax, get comfortable. We have a lot to get through. Get yourself a nice coffee. Mine is a mocha. Maybe you need a LaCroix because you live in Texas. And it's hot outside, even though it's October. So let's get into it. I think I need to move my microphone to the other side because I'm doing a lot of hair flippies. There's a lot of hair flippies happening, and I think I'm just gonna keep messing with it. Okay, so all of these items are either from the Hand Me Up shop, which is my local thrift store in the Woodlands, Texas, or they're from Goodwill. And I will let you know as we go along what item came from which place. This is in no particular order. So I'm gonna go through all the items that are on the table that you saw, and then I also have, oh gosh, a box of things down here that we will go through that I don't even remember what's in there. So we're gonna find out together. So I really should do a YouTube video about vintage and antique things that I personally like to collect. And one of those is jadeite. I am in love with jadeite. I have quite a collection in my sitting room in its own little cabinet, and I'm not allowed to buy any more because the cabinet is full and I can't fit a single other piece in there. Now I do also have milk glass in there, so that kind of takes up some of the space, but I can't fit any more jadeite. So I have 4 pieces of jadeite. So this would have been popular in the 50s and 60s. It is this beautiful jade colored glass. It's usually very shiny. There's several different brands that made this. One of them is Fire King, but I have 2 beautiful ribbed teacups that are in excellent condition. I am so tempted to keep them. And then I have 2 pasta bowls, soup bowls. They're really shallow and pretty. They're in really great shape. This one's got a few little scratches, but not noticeable at all, and very consistent with the age. And then this one's got a beautiful swirl in it in the bottom. So that is just so nice. And I really don't want to sell these because finding jadeite in the thrift store for, you know, very minimal prices is amazing. And it never happens. So this was quite exciting for me to find at the Hand Me Up shop. And I have to pass these along to y'all because I don't have any more room. So next, I have a little assortment of candle holders. These I've had in my collection for quite a while. I was gonna keep them for myself, but I haven't used them yet, so I figured I should just pass them along. They are really pretty, made in India silver candle holders, and they're so shiny. I love the pattern. I have on my listing some pictures with candles inside. So these would be perfect for a holiday table, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and I just think they're really beautiful. They're very well made, they're very thick. And then I also have these green candle holders, very thick glass, really pretty emerald color. These look really nice with the candle lit in them, but they would also make really cute little bud vases. And I think these would also be really great for Christmas decorating. Love that. I found a designer from the 90s that made ones just like these. Like, they look identical, but they're not marked, so I have no way of knowing if these are from that designer, but they look very comparable. There's more information about them on my listing. And all of those came from the Hand Me Up shop. I have this silver little plate, and it's very tarnished. It needs to be clean. It's got some verdigris on it. That's what the green stuff is called, which you don't really want verdigris on silver. You want verdigris on copper and maybe brass. But this is from the Waldorf Astoria. It's from the International Silver Company, but on the back it says the Waldorf Astoria. I haven't listed this yet, but I just thought that was such a unique piece. Here's the logo. Wait, does it go this way? I can't tell. Oh, this way. So it's got this little logo here. It's beautiful, engraving along the outside. This would make a really nice trinket dish. It'd be really good for a big candle holder. And I just thought that was really unique from the Waldorf Astoria. And that came from the Goodwill, and I got it for $2. So what a neat little piece. I have 2 more silver items. I love bringing non-breakables to the shop. They're so much easier to ship. I have this silver, it's not sterling obviously, but silver toned fish mold. I just love a fish item. I don't decorate with fish items, but I love buying them. I don't know why. I also have a copper fish mold in the shop. So this one was just really unique. Has a little hanger, and I think that would be so cute in a kitchen or in a little beach cottage. Very cute. You could use it for a Jello mold. This is meant for cooking in, so you could bake something, like if you wanted it to have this fish shape. Very pretty and shiny. And then I have this silver plate Godinger, can't remember, cake server. It's in really nice condition. It's got a beautiful handle. Be perfect for a wedding, oh my gosh, or holiday serving. So that was exciting. That came from the Hand Me Up shop. And then I always say I'm not gonna have any more clear glass in the shop, but I'm so attracted to beachy things and clear glass. I'm like a magpie. If it's shiny, I'm gonna be attracted to it. So I have an assortment of shell dishes. Oh, so loud. Oh my gosh, so loud. You saw these plates in my Galveston thrift haul and trip video, which I will link that video below as well. And then a few weeks later, I found this beautiful serving bowl that matches the plates. So we have 2 plates in the shop, and we have this beautiful serving bowl. I think this would make the most gorgeous salad bowl. Can you, or like if you are a pasta salad maker or a potato salad maker for your family gatherings, wow. I mean, that would be impressive. This would also be really great for a summer dinner party, even though we're not in summer anymore, but it still feels like it here in Texas. I just really love a shell-shaped thing. I can't pass it up. And then that came from the Hand Me Up shop. And then I also found at the Hand Me Up shop these 3 shell-shaped trinket dishes. They have little feet. I have several little shell dishes, but they're white ceramic, and I keep my jewelry in them. So these would be really great. Really great for jewelry. They would be really neat to serve a little appetizer in, or like a little ceviche. I think that is so cute. So those are listed on the shop right now. So I think that's it for all of our beachy items. I have 2 more clear glass items, even though I said we weren't buying any. These I have already listed on the shop as well. Clear cut glass little dishes. And I bought them because I think they'd make great vanity or bathroom trays. So on the listing, I have several examples of different ways you could use these. You could use them as spoon rests, silverware holders. You could serve little appetizers in them. If you have a salt and pepper mill like I do, you can see them right there. They are kind of messy, like the salt and pepper little granules get everywhere. If you put your salt and pepper grinder on a tray like this, you don't have any mess on your countertop. This would be great for that. I think They would work really well as like a soap dish. Like imagine like a bottle of soap and a bottle of lotion. That would be really cute. They'd be great for jewelry. If you're a person who loses your glasses all the time, if you have a little docking station for your glasses, you could have one of these in different rooms and just say, this is where my glasses live. So those are really, really pretty. And these have actually been getting a lot of interest on the shop, so I don't think they're gonna last very long. And then these I got at the Goodwill. These are corn dishes. So corn on the cob. They have little notches here for if you have like holders, like if you're that kind of family that likes holders for your corn cob. But these are kind of summery, but I think they also would be really great for Thanksgiving that's coming up. So I have 6 of those. Here's 4. Paid $2 a piece, not bad. And then this one, somebody thought that this was a trinket dish or a little jewelry holder, and they taped them together. So there's 2 here, and so we have a total of 6. And I'm going to sell those as a set. I don't have those listed quite yet, but they should be up on the shop definitely before Thanksgiving. I have 2 really nice blue and white mugs. These are so well made. They're by Gibson. And I just love this kind of spongeware pattern. They're really nice weight. They're a really great size. They feel really good in your hand. It's just have your nice little cup of coffee or your hot chocolate. And they're a little bit beachy, so if you like that coastal kind of look, these would be perfect. They're also a little bit country, so you could do that as well. But I thought they were really, really nice, and it's hard to find often a pair of anything, especially at the Goodwill. So to find a pair was really, really nice, and I wish I could keep these because I really like them. But I don't have any more room for any more mugs because I am a holiday mug person, and I've got mugs for all the holidays. So I don't need any more mugs. Last thing on the table is these Currier and Ives winter scene plates. I have the full set of 4. They have little gold rim, and each one has a different scene. And then they have little names of the scene on the bottom. So this is Old Homestead in Winter, A Home in the Wilderness. This is the Homestead in Winter as well. And this is the Farmer's Home Winter. This is the #1 tip if you are a thrifter, is do not just pick up the whole stack and leave. Look through every single plate. And I have had these since I started the Etsy shop, and I hadn't learned that tip yet. So some of them have a little bit of damage, but I don't think these are chips. I think these are issues with the actual manufacturing, because this one, there's little bubbles in the transfer of the pattern. See that's kind of a blank spot there and there and there. These don't feel like they peeled away. They feel like they just didn't fire correctly. And I did not check that before I bought them. So I have these priced really reasonably for what they usually go for. So they're meant to be hung. These are not meant for food. All of them have a little hanger on the back. So hanging on a wall for holiday decor, you really can't see the little flaws in some of the plates. The worst one is that one I showed you. The other ones just have like maybe 1 mark, and one of them is perfect, but from far away, you can't see any flaws at all. And I think they're just really pretty, and the color is so cute, and they would make really nice gifts. They'd make really nice Christmas decor if you love blue and white. I do a little bit of blue and white with my Christmas decor. They're very classic. So that is it for what I have on the table. We need a coffee break. That was a lot. So now I'm gonna get into what's in this box, because I have no idea. I don't remember. I got these at the Hand Me Up shop. They're little decorative objects, but they would make really great paper towel holders. This would be a really good string or ribbon holder because it's a little bit shorter, but they also would look really cute just in a display of other items. Like on a mantelpiece. They're just something kind of sculptural, and I don't know why I bought them, but I thought they were really cool. So there they are. If you're a crafter and you need something to organize some of your spools of things, these would be really great. And I just thought they were really cool. I don't know. I really liked them. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, okay. So I have a set of 4 blue and white These are vases, and this is a little ginger jar. They're just really pretty. I really loved those. Those are so fun. And I paid like $2 a piece. I love hand-painted chinoiserie a lot more probably than like transferware, but I like transferware too. But I love hand-painted chinoiserie. So those need to be cleaned. They are very sticky. I just love the floral pattern. They're so pretty. Like I said, I haven't even looked at these. It still has the tape on it. There's this one. I love a little bud vase. Okay, let's see what else is in here. These are 2 decorative chinoiserie plates. They need to be cleaned, obviously. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Anyway, this one has got pink undertones, got roses, and these kind of look like hydrangeas. You can see the textured detailing, and this is made in Macau. And I just thought that was really unique. That would be so nice as wall decor. And then this one doesn't say where it was made, but this one has a ginger jar on it in these, I don't know what kind of flowers those are. They're not irises. Oh, one of them, like it has a bulb right there. So there's some kind of bulb plant. But anyway, it's a very similar style with the kind of raised, hand-painted looking pattern. Very pretty. Look at those together. So cute. So if you love chinoiserie, this is the collection. This is very cute. Okay, sticky. Why is everything sticky? Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so this is not something that I would typically pick out for the shop. And on the same day, there was also a ginger jar, and I was like, why did I buy this and not the ginger jar? Well, this was much cuter. This is made in America, stoneware, little strawberry jar. This would be really cute kitchen decor. If you're a strawberry girl, I'm sometimes a strawberry girl. I like to wear things with strawberries. So I just thought that was really unique. I love the hand painting. It's really heavy and weighty. It says, made especially for the Milk House by the Louisville Stoneware Company. So I need to do a little more research about that. This would make a really great Christmas gift, I think, for just the person who loves this kind of strawberry decor. Oh my gosh, I'm going to kill my plants. So I have these 4. These are adorable. These are very cute. Little set of 4 geese plates. I mean, hello. They're like Beatrix Potter, Jemima Puddle Duck. These are also Louisville. Okay, I'm remembering everything. These are also Louisville Stoneware. So the same company made both of these. And you can kind of tell because the ceramic that they use is very similar color. So these say Louisville Stoneware, made in Kentucky, gaggle of geese. And they are so cute. I love the hand painting. The little white bits are raised. These reminded me of my grandmother, and my grandmother just passed away this year, so these look like something she would have in her house. So I was really excited to find those little dessert plates. But these would be really cute as wall decor also. I love a plate wall. I think every wall should be a plate wall. I'm trying really hard not to break stuff. And that is it. That is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite item. My favorite item, it's really hard because literally everything on this table I would keep. But probably the hardest to let go of is maybe the jadeite, just because I collect it. The shell things is also hard for me to let go of. And I really just am in love with these mugs. Like, they feel very homey to me. So this is looking very springy, and we're meant to be buying things for Christmas, right? But so far, the only thing I have for Christmas is the Courier and Ive plates. But these would all make really good Christmas gifts. So thank you for stopping by at the Birdhouse. If you're not already a subscriber, please join us. I upload every week, usually on Thursdays if I can get my act together. Please go check out the shop. Pretty much all the items that I showed you before I got into the box are already listed on the shop. I would love for you to find a treasure. I will see you all next week, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and goodbye. And I gotta get myself situated. The present. Oh, very crunchy. Oh my gosh, that is so much paper. I can't remember what the thing is when they form. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about pottery because I don't. I'd like to know more about pottery. I would, I really would. We don't need another hobby right now. We've got too many hobbies right now. I'm a big wall decor person. This is too bare for me. I'd like to have this whole thing covered in stuff. We're losing the light. Are you okay? I'm leaving this in the video. No. I'm like gonna drop it. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I've got to clean all this up. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I give myself so much work to do? We could just have an easy life, but no. You have to do all this work. I like the work. I do. I do like the work. Okay, hang on. Calm yourself. Let's figure out what we have to do. We have no idea.